Well, hello everybody. It's Rob and Maureen, the Stromads, your tequila tasting nomads, and we are coming to you from sunny Parker, Arizona, on the Colorado River, on the beach, in the desert. And yes, it all works like that. And we are just kind of sitting down here by ourselves, recovering from an epic week at the Escapers 2022 Bash that was up in Lake Havasu City. It was just an absolutely amazing time, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, it blew my skirt up, so to say. And from start to end, I'm still just trying to wrap my head around that whole party. It was so awesome. But first, I'm a little thirsty. How about you?
Well, yeah, we're going to have a sip, and we're going to sip a little and talk a little to you this week about our week. And today, we're sipping on what's left that we've been sipping on of a little bit of Patron Anejo Tequila. But the nice thing about this is the sherry cask aged tequila. This is not the Patron that you get in a Silver Blanco shot for $10 at the bar. This is like the $25 or $30 shot. It's about a $100 bottle.
And probably
it was brought to us by our sponsor this week, Matt Wright.
Matt Wright.
And when we were back out in California, our son Matt gave us this great bottle. Mike had given us another bottle, our other son, of high-end Patron. So we are definitely...
So not to be outdone,
son number two had to come in there, and that's all right. Free tequila, that's what we're all about, and good tequila. So
it is very good.
This is a pretty amazing tequila, and if you take a little sniff,
a real cork.
Real
When
cork.
was the last time we've seen a real cork?
And so obviously what makes this special is the sherry cask aged, and it's got a nice pretty amber color there.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
That comes from the barrel. It's got a nice thick viscosity as we swirl it around. You can kind of see that. And the smell, what do you think?
It smells divine. It smells, I get a nice cooked agave. I get some alcohol, which is fine. I'm learning to really appreciate that. And then I get some, I guess I would get the sherry almost, because it has such a unique
But it's mellow.
It's
got a nice mellowed out taste smell where you can tell it's been aged in those casks. And let's take a sip.
Get that party started. We drank so much tequila this week. I can't even, I'm not even sure where to go with that.
Wow, it's got a nice, I think it sets in with a nice spice, and then it rolls out into not really a caramel, but
yeah,
it does roll
heavy,
off a little bit, and
heavy
it's not
caramel,
sweet.
butterscotch, toffee, kind of without it, but it's not sweet like them. But the feel of it is. It's got a really nice buttery, creamy texture to it.
It does have a great mouthfeel in there, and not overbearing in the spice, but just enough to let you know it's here. So yeah, if you're a bourbon, whiskey, scotch drinker, I think that this would be something that you could appreciate. And what do the others out there say?
Well, TMM, Tequila Matchmaker, the panel gives this an 84, which is darn good. Darn good for that panel. The community, however, only goes as far as an 81. And so I read a bunch of the reviews, and I would probably agree with a lot of what they said. The sherry and cherry is very forward. There's not quite enough cooked agave on the front end. So it really doesn't taste like tequila. It tastes more like, I guess, like a cognac or something like that. You can taste the alcohol, but it almost, that sherry taste in there, which honestly I'm not a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of sherries or cooking sherry or any of that. But it is I can feel it and I can taste it afterwards. And for me, it's almost like a cough syrup.
Yeah, I don't get that. I get just a nice, smooth sipper, smooth taster here. But that's, again, that's not the style of alcohol that you like. And for somebody who is not, you can see why the ratings went down, because tequila aficionados are wanting some agave and wanting that taste, where I think part of Patron, their marketing is adjusting to the tastes of us Americans. Like a lot of things have happened, and it is a good taste.
It is a good taste.
It's just not as strong a tequila taste as you might expect if you're a strong tequila drinker.
Yeah, that second or third sip, now that it's had time to set in, I taste a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel. It is very important to say that Patron is certified additive free. So what you're getting in that bottle is for real, and it is for real with the casks that they age this tequila in.
The art.
Yeah, it is an art.
That's the art of tequila, and that's when you know that you really have an artist in your master distiller, not just an additive adder that makes things taste like it. And of course, if you followed us, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for companies that make tequila the right way, that make sure that they are going to help the tequila industry sustain itself. And that's where we're at.
And we like when we can actually get it here in the United States and in these remote places that we travel to as full-time nomads. You can't always find a good tequila. I'm going to correct myself. You can always find at least one well-made tequila on the shelf. Might not be the one that you're looking for, but you can always find something.
There is always something out there, and we're going to help you with that as we go along. You can check out our YouTube and our website for our tequila that we like, that we would recommend, and we'll help you out a little bit. So
I dislike this so much that I'm going to have a second pour here, just to make sure I don't never, ever, ever want a bottle of tequila to go to waste.
So we just like to say thanks for joining us today, and we'd love it if you would subscribe, like, definitely comment below, and share with your friends. And if you would like to join us in Sipping with the Stromads, just hit us up, bring a bottle of tequila or your favorite cocktail, and we will.
And a story. We want to hear your story. We love stories. We can do it on Zoom.
We can.
We can do it live. Let us know.
Cheers.